Right, so it's time for number 18 of our PR success stories. So I'm going to bring you a totally different story today. So this particular couple, they wanted to apply for Canadian study permit and spouse open work permit, and they have already got an offer letter for a 2-year program. So they applied for 2022 September intake, and then they got their visa. So then we had a scenario where we knew that the CRS score was coming down. So upon getting their study permit approval, they wanted us to evaluate the future PR options as well. So that was done when they were staying in Sri Lanka. So they were wise enough to evaluate their options. So what we did was we evaluated their options and we realized that they might find a sweet spot because the CRS was coming down at that time. So what we did was we asked them to change the program from 2-year program to 1 year and evaluate the PR options and created an express entry profile. By doing so, we saved them a lot of money as well as they were able to get the Canadian Permanent Residency even before the student complete the program. So that's why you need to understand sometimes there may be possibilities that you do not foresee. That's why you need a professional to do it. So we did it for them and we can do it for you as well. So let me show their story. So at the top of the screen, you can see their study permit application. So on April 3rd, 2022, we submitted an application for their study permit and the application was approved on October 6, 2022. Remember at that time, a lot of issues were going on in Sri Lanka, so that's why the applications were delayed. So they got their passport request on October 6th. And then, as I said, it was for a 2-year program, but we asked them to change to a 1-year program. And they came to Canada on December 2022 to attend the January intake 2023. So the January itself, we created them an express entry profile. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, we created on January 26, 2023. So what we did was we changed their program from 2-year to 1 year and created an express entry profile. So we told them, don't worry, if it goes wrong, we can still do another 1-year program. So we asked them to trust us and they did, and they reaped the rewards because as you can see, they got an invitation on February 2nd, 2023. So we created the profile on January 26, 2023, and they got their invitation on February 2nd, 2023. Take a look at their score. It was only 490. So that's why you need to predict the CRS behavior. So we knew that the scores were coming down and the government was having a draw size of 7,000 invitations at that time. So scores came down rapidly and this lucky couple was at the right place at the right time. So they got their permanent residency just by completing a 1-year program and even before completing 1-year program. Because if you see, you will see that they got their permanent residency application approved by May of 2024. So just think about this particular scenario. She did not even need to complete the 1-year program because just before the 1-year program was done, we were able to get the Portal 1 mail and permanent residency application approved. So the lesson that you have to learn from this scenario, sometimes you have to predict the CRS and you have to act according to it because there may be a dip. In 2023, the dip was 481. 2024, dip was 507. 2025. Let's wait and see. Thank you.